Welcome to UK Voices 22. The British monarchy thrives on tradition, dignity, and restraint. Values Meghan Markle has repeatedly clashed with since the day she walked into royal life. And now, in a shocking turn that stunned Prince Harry, the royal family has once again placed Meghan in a deeply humiliating spotlight, leaving her not only exposed but publicly diminished. This latest episode is not speculation or tabloid chatter. It unfolded in full view of cameras, witnesses, and global audiences who could not believe what they were watching. For Meghan, a woman who has carefully crafted an image of power, independence, and influence, the blunt rejection from the very institution she sought to both exploit and escape cut like a blade. And for Harry, the humiliation of his wife at the hands of his own family was impossible to ignore, leaving him visibly shaken, bewildered, and many observers say, more conflicted than ever before. This wasn't just a family squabble. It was a public demonstration of hierarchy, where the Crown made it clear, Meghan Markle will not rewrite centuries-old rules, nor will she bend the monarchy to her will. What exactly happened? Why was Meghan so openly embarrassed? And most importantly, how did Harry react when the woman he sacrificed everything for was left humiliated, again, on the world stage? The humiliation began subtly, almost imperceptibly, as the royal family orchestrated yet another high-profile event, one Meghan desperately hoped would mark her reintegration into the public eye. Instead, every detail seemed calculated to remind her of her diminished standing. Seating arrangements placed her at the fringes, far from senior royals. Formal greetings skipped over her with polite, but chilling efficiency. Cameras captured every awkward moment, magnifying her isolation, as other royals exchanged warm embraces, polite laughter, and subtle nods of approval, while Meghan sat stiff, her smile faltering under the weight of exclusion. Observers noticed it immediately. Meghan, who once commanded international headlines as the glamorous Duchess of Sussex, was now being treated as little more than a guest, perhaps even an intruder. For critics, this was poetic justice. For her supporters, it was evidence of an institution unwilling to forgive. But for Harry, caught between loyalty to his family and devotion to his wife, it was a gut-wrenching spectacle. He was seen glancing nervously at Meghan, whispering words of comfort, but unable to shield her from the orchestrated frostiness surrounding them. Adding fuel to the fire was the sharp contrast between Meghan and other royal women present. While Kate Middleton and even Camilla received warm acknowledgement, Meghan was offered polite nods at best. Cameras zoomed in as one royal aide physically shifted Meghan's placement in a group photo, moving her subtly but unmistakably to the side, an act that immediately went viral. Within minutes, social media lit up with commentary. Was this a calculated snub, or an institutional reminder of rank? Critics argue Meghan's downfall is of her own making. By airing grievances in public interviews, publishing explosive memoirs through Harry, and aligning herself with Hollywood elites, she burned bridges too recklessly. And the royal family, renowned for patience and silence, finally reached its breaking point. To many, this event wasn't just another snub. It was the monarchy's way of drawing a line. Meghan Markle is no longer central, no longer relevant, no longer trusted. And yet, the humiliation didn't end there. During a symbolic speech, where key members of the family were mentioned and praised, Meghan's name was notably absent. Harry's expression said everything: shock, disbelief, and anger barely contained. Meghan's fixed smile betrayed a simmering fury. For viewers, it was as though the Crown itself had spoken, loudly, unmistakably, and without apology. By the end of the event, the damage was undeniable. Meghan left with her head held high, but her pride visibly fractured, and Harry appeared hollowed out, struggling to reconcile the brutal reality of his divided world. For the royals, the message was clear: they will uphold their hierarchy and traditions, regardless of Meghan's attempts to challenge or reshape them. For Meghan, the humiliation was a reminder that no amount of celebrity alliances, Netflix deals, or Hollywood reinvention can override centuries of monarchy. And for Harry, the stunned silence he carried as they exited together may be the most telling detail of all. Observers note that he didn't speak, didn't smile, didn't even gesture reassurance beyond a forced handhold. The weight of this latest humiliation, and the public nature of it, may be breaking down even his unwavering loyalty. The promise of the title is fulfilled here. Meghan Markle was indeed publicly humiliated, again, by the royal family, and Harry was visibly stunned by it. The monarchy, without saying a word, has demonstrated its unmatched ability to maintain control, to discipline without overt confrontation, and to remind Meghan Markle that in the grand chessboard of royalty, she remains a piece easily sacrificed. This ending isn't just about one event. It's a statement of power, hierarchy, and the price of defiance. Meghan may continue to fight for relevance, but the monarchy has made it clear. Every attempt to climb back will be met with public, unforgettable humiliation.